In this video, you will hear why the whales are calling us, why they need us, and how by answering this call, we are actually fulfilling one of our roles as co-creators, and we help the whales and ourselves to contribute to the evolution of Mother Earth. I know that sounds like a big thing, and at the same time, it actually is. There are in total 17, in generally accepted, 17 whale species. And all of those whale species are forming one field. A field that you can call a collective morphogenetic field, and it contains all levels of consciousness that the whale as a group are holding. And here you see an overview of those whale consciousness levels. The level 1 seems to be like an old one that doesn't exist anymore. So in this overview, you see that there are 3 species that have the lowest levels, 2 to 5. And the majority of species are from 3 to 6. There is one species, the gray whale, that has a slightly higher level of consciousness, and there is one that jumps out, and that is the humpback whale, that has the highest level of consciousness. Altogether, they are needed to co-create the whale energy field that has a particular function. And the role of the whales is actually very clearly defined. They are the guardians of the morphogenetic system of Mother Earth. They do not determine how to use these fields, but they maintain their balance and integrity. Due to our disconnection, we make it difficult for them to maintain the balance in this morphogenetic system. And on top of that, we have killed many whales. And although the number of whales are increasing, at least for some species, they are aware that they need to collaborate with those humans who have the ability and are guided to become co-caretakers of this field, the system, the morphogenetic system. Because humans are co-creators, and they need to use the information from the morphogenetic system, and the whales can help us to do that. As you've seen in the previous slides, the whale species that has the highest frequency is the humpback whale, and it's also the whale that has the responsibility to guide the whole consciousness system of the whales in fulfilling their role as guardians of the morphogenetic system. We live in a time of transition, a transition from the current 4 worlds into the 5th world. A new world. There are many predictions about that. But that world will not exist if you don't get new energies that are coming in through portals to contribute to this new system of information that will create the new world. And that information is coming from the different star systems that are contributing to that. So that leads to the expansion of crystalline energies and the morphogenetic system. So new portals have opened to enable the whales to expand their consciousness and create an additional level of the consciousness 11 that you see in this slide. That needs to be developed. That will help the whales to fulfill their role, continue to fulfill their role as the guardians of the newly developing morphogenetic elements in the total system. The whale's spiritual essence, like the spiritual essence of all plants and animals and humans, are actually coming from certain star systems, and those of the whales are coming from Ophiuchus, and that is the system that you see here. If you like to connect deeper with the energies, and you can do that through this particular image, then you can pause it and look at those energies, because it will help you to understand their energy better and to connect deeper with their energies. To bring enough energy to create an additional level of consciousness, they need our help. You see here in this overview that new portal energies are inputting to the current morphogenetic Gaia system, creating newly developing morphogenetic fields. And the whales, as the guardians, need extra support in order to expand their field to be able to deal with all the changes that are coming up. And you can get the new energies into the earth through a connection with the portal energies that bring in those new energies. So the new portal that brings in the new energies from Ophiuchus to help the whales on their journey. And there is a portal location, and I will show the image because we can use that to help the whales in the expansion of the energies that will help them to fulfill their expanded role. You will see in the meditation that we will do, I will show this image, so you will see continuously the place that holds the energies, which is a new portal to Ophiuchus. And that portal will also help those to work with whales and the morphogenetic system increasingly. So it will also help those humans that feel guided to do that. But in this meditation, everyone that is willing to make the connection is contributing to helping the whales to fulfill their function, and with that to help us to fulfill our role so that we truly can move into this new world. And let's now do the guided meditation to bring in more of those energies, to set this whole process into motion in a much more powerful way. And here you see the portal. It's called the first wave portal because there are more new energies coming in, but these are the energies that are specifically needed in this moment. So prepare now for the meditation. Relax. And let's start with deeper relaxation. And we do that through a couple of the deeper inhalations and exhalations without forcing. Feel your system relaxing. And if needed, bring your awareness to those places that still do not feel yet relaxed, where you feel still some tension. And by every exhalation, allow some of the tension to dissipate even more. And be aware that the deeper your relaxation is, the more quiet your mind becomes, allowing now your heart to take over the guidance of your system. We tend to allow the mind to do that, but we are supposed to let the heart do that. And by relaxation, it's easier for the heart to take over. And when your heart takes over, you connect with your spiritual essence, because your heart is the place from where that connection takes place and from where your spiritual essence is trying to reach the physical system. So open your heart more and know and maybe even feel your connection with your spiritual essence that guides you in doing the most optimal thing in every intention that you set. And from this connection with your spiritual essence, you increase the light in your system. And you increase unconditional love that is connected to the light of your spiritual essence. So maybe you can feel that love, and if you don't trust that love is there, and set the intent that you will first direct that love to yourself. Learn to love yourself unconditionally, exactly as you are. You are always at the perfect place to be, or you would be somewhere else, some being else. And realize that through that you relax even more. Relax into being who you truly are, not in who you believe you need to be. From this place of love and light, you can make any connection you choose. But always make first the connection with Mother Earth. Reminding yourself when you're in this place of love and light that you decided to incarnate to support the evolution of this beautiful planet. That's your role. And you've chosen to do that as a human being. And realize that other souls or spiritual essences have decided to do that in other forms, like, for example, the whales. And through your deeper connection with Mother Earth, you also connect deeper and more easily with all beings that live on her. But for this meditation, we bring our awareness as fully as possible to the whales. The whales that are supposed to be those allies with whom we are working to activate, stimulate the development of Mother Earth and her whole evolutionary process. So now feel that you make a connection from this place of love and light with the whales, with all the whales for a moment. Because we are only asked to bring in new whale energies, and then we need to trust that it goes exactly within the whale system to those whales that optimally needed it. And yes, a lot will go to the humpback whales who guide the whole whale functionality and the whale dynamics in this world. They ask us to bring in new energies, and in order to do that, we need to connect with the portal of which you saw the picture, and if you choose to, you can open your eyes and look at the picture of that location, of that portal. And know that the energies that come in through this portal are the ones that are needed. But in this system of free will, different beings, like us, have responsibility to fulfill certain functions, and one of them is to help bring in energies. We are channels. And in this place of love and light, you can be the most optimal channel you can be for whatever you intend to do. And trust that. So the first thing we do is bringing your awareness to this portal and set the intention to activate this portal in such a way that you create the most optimal field. And know that by doing so, you're actually now sitting in that energy field of this portal, as if you're sitting on that location. And that allows you to set two very important intentions. The first intention is, I open myself as a channel for those energies and let them flow through me from this field that are optimal for Mother Earth, for the whales, and for the whole morphogenetic system. And secondly, you can set the intent to take out those energies of this particular portal that will help you on your journey, that help you to work with the morphogenetic system, which we all do, to the degree that's optimal for you. And with these two intentions, you can now allow the energies to flow. And sit in these energies for as long as feels comfortable for you. I will not call you back. I allow you to sit for as long as you choose to sit, to allow those energies to flow through you and to unfold within you that what is optimal for you. When you feel done, take a deep breath and bring yourself back. But for now, allow to unfold.